Where's that fucking comment at? That's right. That's right. You thought that was fucking free, didn't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. You thought I was going to leave that on. Okay, I already see I got a notification that the Wi-Fi is kind of poor. How do I look? How do I sound? Everything like that. Chest hair showing -250. Nope. Everybody's in piss. Zigzags in piss. Lost a viewer. One last ride for the 23-24 NFL season. Such a sad day. Yep. Blurry? No, we can't do blurry. Can't do blurry. Hold on. I can fix this. You're going to have to hang tight 1 second. Hold on. We're going to Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Steak. Yep. What's up? How you doing? Good morning.
Good. What's up, man?
You need like a cool sports photo or memorabilia behind you. I know you have a lot of things probably worth framing.
I do. I should just do it at the studio, and then I'd have the LED sign behind me. But
why don't you stream at the studio?
I really like being at my house.
Fair enough. Are you on a laptop or a desktop?
Laptop.
Okay. You're kind of glitchy.
God damn, I have the worst luck with this.
Yeah, it's weird. Take your phone off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, you're freezing for me. Anybody else in the chat? Is Steak glitchy for you? What's up, fat girls? Timestamp on chat now. Stop it. It was the same 5 minutes ago. I plugged into the Ethernet, so I should be better. The only thing is I didn't restart the stream. You got any darts locks? No. Yeah, he's glitchy a bit. He's glitchy a tad. Yeah, that's all right. DJ, did you watch Trent last night? Well, I didn't watch him live, but I saw the clips. That was amazing. Steak, did you see Trent playing poker last night?
Yeah, I saw the all-in hand. It was crazy.
Absolutely insane. Poor guy. Hovey Burner says, please leave. Periodically, yeah, but it's not terrible. All right, Steak, I think we're just going to push through.
Okay.
Ultimately, though, I think if you should get an Ethernet cable with the adapter that plugs in. That's what'll fix all your problems. Okay. Anyways, good morning. It's 11:04. I've got a hard stop at how long can you run? I can go a little over noon.
Me too.
Okay. I've got a 1:30 in Chelsea. By the way, we're gonna get a City Bike stream later today. I forgot about those now that I'm in the city. I will be back tomorrow night to Orlando. Steak, maybe I'll see you at Chris's house on Sunday afternoon for an hour, and then you're gonna be out for the game. I'm gonna probably be at my parents' house doing it kind of low key, but nevertheless, most importantly, my props have been, I don't want to say finalized, but I've at least come from having a really tough time of getting a read on this game and pushing any buttons to now I've got 22 punched in, maybe 23. I thought the space last night was pretty helpful. I tailed cornfields on Elijah Mitchell.
Me too.
Do you have your bets in at the moment, like official?
Yeah, I have a bunch of plays in, but I'm not done. I don't think I'm anywhere close to done.
You're not anywhere close.
I don't think so. I got like 20. I really see me getting closer to 40.
Jeez, you're going to double them?
I'm going to bet everything, man. I am going to bet everything. And it's even more of a reason because I really don't like a side. And so I'm just going to go absolutely postal on props.
Yeah, we got to stop with this. You're soft if you're not betting a side on the Super Bowl. It's the fucking Super Bowl. Miss me with that shit. Whoa, Nutbuster, we got some sub. And Nutbuster gave out 10 sub bangs. He did say it. Hey, man or woman of your word, I'm going to assume man. Sub bangs, he said, give me a lock. Did you see this in Discord yesterday?
Yes.
He said, give me a lock. I said, I have no locks, but I'm going to tail Steak on the Iowa over. He said he would drop some sub banks if it hit. And I checked. I was passed out by 9 o'clock. I've been up at 5 a.m. to go to the fucking airport yesterday. I had a long day. Nice, easy flight, though. It was great. But I passed out at 9, woke up bright and early, and I checked that game. It was 52-41 in the second half, I think.
It looked very dicey for a bit. I think they scored like 20-something points in the last 2:18.
Wow.
Maybe close to like 25 points.
I didn't even see the final. What do you know what the final was?
I know Penn State won by 10. I don't remember the exact score.
Damn, I liked Iowa too. Shit. Okay.
I liked Iowa too.
DGen probably won't even have a bet for the Super Bowl soft. Gambino, I have 23 prop bets in. Suck my ass. DGen, at long last, we defeated Tyreek Hill. CMC bang. Yes, CMC bang. Shout out to Steak and Greg nailed CJ Stroud and the Texans every which way. Loved it. For whatever reason, I did not get there and push the buttons on it. And then the CMC was the don't overthink it play. Took him for MVP too. We did not hit that. Pour one out for anybody who had D'Amico Ryan's head coach, coach of the year, by the way. I mean, I get it, but I also don't get it. I would have probably leaned D'Amico Ryan's there. And the only thing I will say, shout out to our pour one out for our guy, George Paganakis. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. GRP. Great content. A lot of people don't like him. I think he's hilarious. But the Baker Mayfield comeback player of the year, that was a tough beat. I mean, Flacco was tremendous. Don't get me wrong. I think all things considered, I probably would have given it to Baker before I gave it to Flacco. Do you agree or disagree?
I would have too. The only reason I can't call it a bad beat because everyone genuinely expected DeMar Hamlin to win it. So it's definitely gross when Baker lost to Flacco after they didn't give it to Hamlin because it's like they made the right decision, in my opinion. They made the right decision. They gave it to a guy who actually played football. No disrespect to DeMar Hamlin, but I didn't like that story. I think you can give him another award, give him some kind of lifetime achievement award or whatever you want. So then they did the right thing, and then, in my opinion, gave it to the wrong player. Flacco's story, I guess, was more captivating, but I find what Baker did more impressive.
Yeah, just last thing, I'll touch on this real quick. I think I was captain of this ship. And listen, I don't enjoy when anybody loses bets, and I'm sure people probably tailed this and bet this and lost money. But Steak, I mentioned it to you, and I don't know, you are probably not as tapped into the gambling Twitter spaces and streams that I listen to or pay attention to. But man, so many people saw Aaron Rodgers out of a walking boot and said, "Ooh, I think Aaron Rodgers, comeback player of the year, has some value, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, listen, can we fucking relax? A, the guy's probably not going to play. But B, even if he does, the Jets are a rat shit team. I got duped. I dabbled with Robert Salah in-season coach of the year. Obviously, that didn't hit, so I'm an idiot too. But I tried to at least tell people, do not think that this is going to be something that really has any legs. I saw this on Twitter. I'm not sure who posted it, but I think a backup QB of the year would be sick. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
His bet was cake as soon as he claimed the strongest position in the world. Yeah, I know. Okay, on that note, let's get into it, Steak. Sure. Oh, here we go. It's not easy. Yeah, feel free, guys. If you have bets that you like, throw them in the chat. We'll give you our thoughts on them. Shortest touchdown under 1.5 yards. There's been a 1-yard touchdown every Super Bowl since 2013. Here's my only thing with that. Steak and I both like big plays. We like big plays. We like a lot of scoring. We like a lot of touchdowns. I don't hate it by any means. I have bet this prop before. I want to say I bet it. Actually, I can't remember when I bet it, and I don't even know if it hit. It's probably a good bet and a good decision, especially with the pass interference in the end zone. That'll get you there. For whatever reason, though, neither team is big on QB sneaking. Not that I guess that really matters because they can still hand it off, but that definitely increases your chances, I think.
Yeah.
If the ball's at the 1-yard line, you got a guy like Jalen Hurts, is going to get in there. But if you hand the ball off or do something tricky, the chances of it not working a little bit higher. I'm going to stay off of it. Steak, do you agree?
I'll say this: if Pacheco's at the 1, he's getting in. I know we talked about it yesterday. We weren't high on Pacheco. I'm not high on Pacheco, to be clear. But if the Chiefs, who could very easily get a pass interference in the end zone, I think we all could see that happening. Pacheco at the 1, I think, is scoring. I don't hate the bet at all. I'm not going to be on it, but I absolutely don't hate it. And I agree, Fat Girls. I'm not on Pacheco. I was just using him as an example.
Yeah, fair enough. And I like Pacheco, but I'm going to steer clear of him. He's not a guy that I'm fading. So square, but how do Kelce and CMC not both score? I'll say this. I think I agree with Steak. I think Kelce is absolutely going to get in. I'm not going to bet it, but do you agree or disagree? CMC at minus 210 seems kind of low after we've just seen him minus 300. What is up with that?
Maybe he would be the one. If you want me to pick one of those guys not to score, I'd actually take CMC.
I think I agree.
I'm just going to die on this hill. I think Brock Purdy is going nutty on Sunday. I think he's going to go crazy. And I think it's going to be the Brock Purdy show and not the CMC show. I think he'll catch some passes, and I think he'll have some nice rushes. Don't get me wrong. I don't think they're shutting him down by any means, but I think it's the Brock Purdy show, man.
Well, you need to start tweeting that. I don't think you've tweeted that enough, because if it's right, you need to take your victory lap. And if it's wrong, I can't wait to hit you with a clown emoji.
Yeah, perfect. I'm going to bet something crazy on him after this stream. I am.
Why don't you take him to have you should take him to be the first quarterback with 2 touchdown passes, first quarterback to get 200 yards, have over 3 touchdown passes. You should alt him like crazy.
I'm going to alt him to 300 yards and 3 touchdowns for sure.
Every year we talk about it. I always take a guy. This year I don't have a guy. I mean, my guy is Debo. I'm nervous that he's a little corp. I'm going to take him, but I'm not going to hammer him and nuke him. So we'll leave it at that. Hold on one second. I gotta, oh no, another break-in, another break. I have a client who bought. What are you laughing at?
I don't know. It's not funny, but it's funny. Very New York.
Yeah, she bought a really nice apartment in a new building, and their building has had 4 break-ins in 3 months. It's not good. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. I just had to check a corp text. If you think Brock Purdy show, then why shouldn't you bet in plus 550? Center spaces take Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, and seems to see combined for 300 receiving yards.
Why not bet the plus 550? What's the plus 550, Hovey? The over 300. Wait, what's plus 550?
Yeah, Hovey, I don't know. Can you simplify that for us? Keep it simple, stupid, selling real estate. Purdy was a helmet catch away from having 210 yards against the Moose Shit Lions secondary.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Also, he had the worst first half ever. I'm more interested in what he did in the second half. He also had 50 yards rushing in the second half. He went crazy. And I think I said it yesterday, but I think the fact that no one thought Brock Purdy could come back from a 17-point deficit against anyone, and he did it kind of effortlessly. I know it took some fourth down drops on fourth down by the Lions, but I'm just being honest. That's just football. And Brock Purdy made every single play he needed to in the second half of that game.
Fair enough. Yeah, it should be noted. Anytime me and Mikey Overs have been on the same person, it doesn't end well. So if Mikey Overs is on the Debo legacy game, I'm definitely not going to be on it. That's not a fate of him. So please, and not with the slander, I'm just saying every time we have been on the same guy, it does not hit. Discord link, get in the Discord if you're not already. I got my spreadsheet in there. Steak, I would personally love it. I think the chat would as well. If you could compile your list of props at some point, then just put the screenshot in the Discord.
Okay,
doesn't have to be today, but before the Super Bowl, that would be great. Okay, so let's go over some of ours. We did have a space yesterday, but I think it would be great if we talked about the game a little bit for the chat, the stream. Nutbuster with another sub bang gifted it to Patrick DeRozier. That's 11 sub bangs early for Nutbuster. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you, and I'm glad you cashed on that Iowa over. When in doubt, tail steak. That's what I always say. My favorite Super Bowl prop I've heard by far is Steaks turnover prop. Yeah, the old turnover prop. I like that too. Steaks pretty heavily. I would say your first couple of reads that you talked to me about were turnovers and sacks. So you're on the sacks in this game. You're on the turnovers. Both teams to throw an interception. I like all of those. Did you end up deciding on a defensive touchdown? Because you talked about it last night.
I'm going to take it.
Okay. I like that. I ended up adding one to my arsenal. I started to think about guys. I don't want to have FOMO. And that's why I don't think you should have FOMO, and you should really leave it all out there on the field with Brock Purdy. I started to think about somebody on the Chiefs defense that I like a lot after I've been watching some of them. And this is it's not a sneaky guy, but L'Jarius Sneed is a bad motherfucker. So in the sense that, I know you think Purdy's going to ball out, but you also think he's going to throw a pick. So I'm going to give a little respect to L'Jarius Sneed. And I saw for a player to have 2+ interceptions, I took a shot on him, just $10 at 80 to 1. So 10 to win 800. I could see, I don't know. Every time I've watched him play football, he is just all over his receiver. He's a dog. He's a guy that I like. So if he does happen to ball out, and we've seen people in the Super Bowl, shout out Dexter Jackson and Dwight Smith for the Bucs, each have multiple interceptions. So it's been a while. If we do get that defensive battle, I'm here for it, and that's the guy I'm going to target. Chiefs to win, say Taylor Swift to go to the White House, and then Biden said sniff Taylor's hair. Oh my God, so stupid, Hovey. Or sorry, not Hovey, Haglin. Okay, I'm gonna give. I know it's hard. It's hard to completely.
It's a tough Super Bowl, dude. It's a tough Super Bowl to talk about.
I added a free bet. Here's a guy that I think I really like in this game, and I do think at the end of the day it's going to score. I think Rashid Rice is going to score. So I had a $100 free play in my FanDuel. I took Debo and Rice anytime touchdown parlay. Plus 412. I put my free play on it. That's one that I added. I think I told you about my cheeky ones with the Niners to have the longest touchdown, both teams to convert a fourth down. I mean, we think this is going to be an aggressive game. It's not going to be conservative. Do I think the game goes over? Not necessarily, but I don't like the under strong enough to play it, and I certainly don't want to fade Steak in that regard. He's had better reads on these than I have, and so if he likes points, I'm all for it. Now, exact score is something I have not bet yet. So I'm trying to think of it. And I think if the Niners win, I'm going to go 31-27. But I think if the Chiefs win, I cannot see it going over because I think that defense comes to fucking play. So I think maybe it'll be like a 24-17 or something like that. Are you going to play any exact scores?
28-24 Niners was my exact score. That's not me telling you to bet the Niners, to be clear. It's just, it's a plus 5,000 bet. I already punched it in 28-24. Any exact score I take will have the score in the 50s because I genuinely think the score is going in the 50s. And I also mentioned about the Chiefs. I don't think I love Rashee Rice.
No.
I kind of think the no-namers are going to have, not no-namers, but the bad receivers. Like somebody pitched on the space yesterday, Valdez Scantling.
Yeah.
I love that.
Cornfield.
Yeah, I love that. And Sky Moore, I'm pretty sure is activated. He scored in last year's Super Bowl. Love him to do something. And I like those backup tight ends to do more than I'm expecting. Like, I'm not fading Travis Kelce. I already gave that reason a million times, but I think I'm pretty comfortable fading Pacheco and Rice. I think it's going to be spread out with Valdez, Scantling, Sky Moore, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, because Jerick McKinnon went from looking on track to play to now I believe not playing. Which makes me like the Clyde Edwards-Helaire a little more.
Yeah, I like that too. I took a cheeky Clyde Edwards-Helaire prop, and I went with Fat Girls Plums. But the first running back to reach 20+ yards receiving, and again, this has to be a fucking wheel route, screen pass, something. But I think it can happen. You might not see it if Clyde Edwards-Helaire comes in the game. The eyes are not on him, in my opinion.
No.
So I think that's why he can bust one out. So we'll see what happens there. That's a small play at 35-1. I guess my thing about Rice is when you think about the Chiefs' weapons and the fact that they don't have that guy, do you like Rashee Rice? I like him.
Absolutely. Of course.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like him. And I really like these guys on the Chiefs in terms of Pacheco and Rice. Outside of that, I'm not really crazy about anybody. But I think what I could see it basically is kind of a coming out party of one of these guys to establish themselves as like, hey, I'm fucking Mahomes' guy moving forward. I could see that happening. Now,
I kind of think it already happened.
When did Rashee Rice go off?
He had some huge games. I want to say he had like 20 receptions in 2 games. He's definitely Pat Mahomes' guy. I really think so. I think he's sort of, I'm not saying a full-blown coming out party like he's going to go nuts in the Super Bowl, but I feel like Rashee Rice has kind of had his coming out party as wide receiver 1 for the Chiefs.
Well, no. I know he is the wide receiver 1, but he's still not a guy. I don't think he's a guy that anybody thinks of as like a flashy name. He's not a household wide receiver 1.
Okay.
He's a rookie. Took him a while to grow into it. Yeah, fair enough. So he's been a big part of their success. Yeah, I just think that continues. I don't think that he is DGen what? A household wide receiver 1? Really?
I think maybe you're underselling him a little bit, but obviously I get it. He's not CeeDee Lamb or Justin Jefferson. But yeah, I think maybe you're underselling him a tad.
Oh, I'm a heads guy all the time because I have a massive head. I've been betting on heads for probably. Why are you laughing?
Because I love heads.
Okay. I think I've been betting. I remember. I think I started. I told myself. I think the Steelers Seahawks Super Bowl, which was a terrible Super Bowl. I was like, from here on out, I'm betting heads every year, and it had a nice little run. Interesting. Okay, I guess you're right. Maybe I'm way off on Rashee Rice. I thought he was like. I know he's the number 1 guy in Kansas City. Did not think he was a household guy. I'll just accept my L there. But I am going to take him to score. Not take him to have a legacy game by any means, but to score.
You think he'll score? Okay.
Yep. I think I added another cheeky one into my Chase Young to record the first Niner sack. I mean, look, I cannot overstate this enough. I really can't. I thought I was a big Chase Young guy. When Chase Young got drafted, I love that I like team guys. You know this. I like dogs. I like team guys. Even if you're not on the stat sheet, I love that you're just, you play your ass off. Chase Young was a guy in his rookie year on the Commanders or maybe it was the Washington football team at the time. When the offense was on the field, Chase Young was like standing on the sidelines, like hyping him up. He was very charismatic. And I thought like, this is a team guy. I don't know what happened, but he has fallen off significantly. But the Niners Miami game, Rice, 8 catches, 120 yards. Bill game, 4 for 47. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with this. Bills game, 4 for 47. Baltimore, 8 for 46. Get out of here. He hasn't had 50 yards in the last 2 games.
He has 20 catches and 200+ yards in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're talking about Miami and fucking 0-degree weather. Anybody could have done that.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Why couldn't 2 guys do it?
Hey, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
8 catches for 46 yards. What is that even averaging? What's the average? 5
Yeah.
yards a catch.
Well, I wonder what his line and his receptions line is. 5.5. It's got to be. Can't be lower.
Why are you putting rookie in all caps? If anything, all I'm saying is this is the rookie's chance to say, don't worry. Listen, if Rashid Rice is so good, we're not hearing all this fucking banter and these conversations of Mahomes and the Chiefs don't have any weapons. They don't have any weapons, blah, blah, blah. Is that not a topic on First Take?
I think, before this playoff run for sure. I get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. I thought originally you were underselling him a tad. That's all I'm saying. I understand that he's not Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, or CeeDee Lamb.
I agree. I am underselling him. But get the fuck out of here with household wide receiver 1, and you're giving me this guy's stats, and he just averaged 5 yards a catch in the AFC Championship game. You know who averages 5 yards a catch in AFC in big games? Not household wide receiver 1s. Suck my ass. Best wide receiver in the league. Okay, now Fernandez is just trolling me. Yeah, that's very funny. Okay. You know, this is the best way to do this. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to go outside on the streets of Manhattan later, and I'm going to ask people to name the wide receiver 1 for the Chiefs, and I bet you people won't be able to do it.
Will you do it live?
Yeah, I will. Actually, that'll be good content.
Yeah.
If Chase Young was on a good team, his vibes would have been better. DJ didn't try living in shitty DC. AIA. I like DC, but I went to that stadium. I'll never go again. Did you go to Washington Stadium?
Yeah.
Oh God. Ugh. Never again. Okay.
It's one of my least favorite.
Yeah. I went to an Eagles game though. The Eagles fans were rowdy. We actually almost saw Washington Commander fans fight each other. Like in the first quarter too. It was pretty wild. Okay, wait, on that note. Carson Wentz played quarterback, by the way, and I said something about Carson Wentz, and the Eagles fan next to me said, hey, we don't slander Carson Wentz around here. I was like, wow, okay, respect that. Back to Chase Young, though, Steak. I just want to make it clear on the stream. My bet on Chase Young is more about fading Donovan Smith. I saw Javon spawn in here. He reaffirmed it when I went on Trent's stream the other day and pitched this. Donovan Smith is he's a very below average left tackle. You brought this up on the space yesterday. I hate when there's bulletin board material, but I think Nick Bosa calling out the Chiefs for holding is not bulletin board material. I just think, if anything, that might fuck with them a little bit because now they're going to try not to hold even more. And that's not good for a guy like Donovan Smith.
It's the perfect unit to call out. Let's be honest. I feel like he was almost pretty calculated. It's not, he didn't say shit about Pat Mahomes. He didn't say shit about any of the weapons. Travis Kelce, you just said the offensive line holds a lot. And to me, I feel like it's the perfect call out.
Well said. The perfect call out to where it doesn't make me upset. They make me think, oh God. Like, remember when we bet on LSU and I think Brian Kelly said something about like, we're not losing to FSU or something like that?
Yes.
That's
bad bulletin board material.
Bad bulletin board material. Yeah. And that makes me uneasy when I bet against that. This is the perfect, like you said, perfect unit to target. I think the Niners defense is at least going to get to Mahomes, but I still don't respect their secondary. Okay, so a couple of fun bets in this game. My best bet, like I've told everybody before, the over Chiefs first downs, 19.5 is my favorite my favorite play. I tailed you on overtime. I think we see a tight game. You think it's high scoring. I'm not as convinced. I think it's a slugfest. Is that the term? Like where they just trade blows, boom, boom, boom. I took no team to score 3 unanswered times. That's plus 140. I think it's interesting that it's so juiced for a team to score 3 unanswered scores.
I think it always is, though. Very similar.
Interesting.
That line's always like that. I guess it's more like it happens more often than we think it does.
Okay, I guess it does. Largest lead under 14.5. Actually.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know that I took that. Oh, I think I was going to go to a different book and find better odds on that. Under 15.5 or 14.5. I forget which one. I like that. I think we get a tight one. This has become my second favorite prop, and I know you don't like that. Oh, no, you are okay with this one. The jersey number of the first touchdown score under 19.5.
Yeah, I like this one. It's fun. Very fun.
It's fun. Debo, Pacheco, Rice, or any quarterback. That's who
Pat Mahomes, Brock Purdy.
Yep. So that's going to be mine. That might be one I lean into. Greg, if you're listening, can you make me another? Did you see Greg's Lance Armstrong?
Dude, hilarious.
That's very funny. Over half a sack. He told me that. I didn't really understand what he meant. But then when he made the graphic, I was like, oh wow, good job, Greg. Okay. So let's see. In terms of anything else, I did take Debo for a 16 and a half rushing yards. I took his over rushing. I also took an alt for him to have 40 plus rushing yards. That is plus 400. The small fun sprinkle, which is absolutely not going to hit, but Debo to have the most rushing yards in the game, 27-1. I don't know that I love his receiving. I think I love his rushing more than I like his receiving. I think these trick plays, these end arounds are going to be successful against the Chiefs. Steak, on the Niners end, you like Brock Purdy to ball out. Who do you see being the guy to catch the passes? Jawan, don't overthink it with Ayuk, or I feel like George Kittle, somebody mentioned it, kind of seems like nobody's really talking about Kittle. Any of those guys?
George Kittle. George Kittle. You tell me George Kittle doesn't seem like a guy who's going to have a big Super Bowl, and he's really not being talked about at all. I get why, because he's technically the other tight end. But I love George Kittle, and I just have no problem backing him multiple ways, him to score, him over receptions, might even ladder him a little bit, because I don't know that I see the Debo receiving like you said, but I also won't be surprised when Debo takes a screen 70 yards. I won't be surprised if that happens. I'm not that high on Ayuk, and I like Jennings with you guys, but that's just 1.5 receptions. I think he does catch one 20-yarder, that they really need, and he comes in clutch, but I'm not going crazy on him either.
Couldn't agree more, Fat Girls. That's why I'm not nuking him every which way. I was going to.
Because everyone likes him?
Everyone likes Debo. Yeah.
He's definitely the guy that could go nuts at any point.
I know. He's the man. I love him. Are you going to ride this with me, being captain of the Purdy train? The only Purdy prop that I have in this game is Purdy to have over a 40-plus yard completion. It is plus 120.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. I absolutely love that.
I agree with you. I'm not into Ayuk this game. Is L'Jarius Sneed going to be on him?
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Honestly, I don't know though. I don't know what they do with Debo. I know Sneed was on Tyreek, and then I don't know who was on Zay Flowers, but he went crazy. I have no idea though.
Sneed always plays the outside. Got it. Yeah, the other guy's Trent McDuffie. Yeah, I would probably Pacheco over rushing or under rushing yards if I had to fade a Chiefs player, and Ayuk under receiving yards if I had to fade a Niners player. Agree or disagree on that?
I agree with Ayuk. If I had to fade him, I'm not going to fade anybody because I like the over so much. It's just I'm not going to get – I love betting unders. Everybody knows that. I'm not going to bet a lot of unders. But if I had to pick one to fade, sure, Ayuk. And then, sorry, but I'd probably fade Rashee Rice for the Chiefs.
That's okay because you're talking about yards or not to score?
I would fade him. I would be comfortable fading him in any of the ways. I'm okay if he scores for sure, but under receptions and under yards.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to just play him to score in the parlay. I don't think I'm going to do it straight. In terms of Mahomes, I am not going to play him on the yards, but I am going to play him over completions. 25.5 completions. I played the over. Do you like that?
Yeah. The only thing I don't love about Mahomes this game is rushing attempts or yards. I don't think he's going to do a lot of it.
I think I agree. And if I had to give any sort of football knowledge on it, I believe the Niners linebackers are I think they're kind of similar to like the Bucs linebackers. Like these guys can move. Fred Warner is fast.
Yeah.
And I think that probably leans into why they're not the best run defense, but I think pass coverage, they're pretty good. Could be wrong about that, but I think that would keep me off. And I know Greg, one of his favorite bets is the longest rush for Mahomes over. I don't think Mahomes rushes much this game. I think that if he gets outside of the pocket, I think he makes a play with his arm, or I think he gets sacked. I do have the Niners have the most sacks. I know you don't love that. That's fine. Taking a stab there. I get why the Chiefs are favored. It's very hard to sack Mahomes. I think the Niners do it. First TD combo. This was kind of fun. Either Debo or Rashee Rice. That was 5-1. And then I tailed who came in. I like this. J Love. There we go. Wait, real quick before we talk about that. What is the octopus again?
They score a touchdown, then they score the 2-point conversion. Same player.
It's like the first I've heard of that prop. No, I don't think I'm going to take it. Are you going to take it?
Oh, absolutely. I fucking love this. This fits exactly into my game plan. I love this. I actually think, I don't know if it was J Love season or something else. Someone brought that up on the space yesterday.
Oh, the under punts? Yeah, they did. Towards the end, I think. I forgot.
I absolutely love it.
Wait, Kelsey did this last year? No shit.
Oh, octopus.
Yeah. Are you going to take the octopus? I meant to ask you that.
No, they're fun, but I feel like my cheeky bet, I already have a few because I have a non-quarterback to throw a touchdown pass at 30-1, and I have overtime at 11-1. So I think my cute ones are all done.
Okay, fair enough. Mid-major bozo. Okay. I like that for mid-major. So under punts, I like that. Hurts did it, not Kelsey. Fair enough. Thank you for correcting the fake news. I would say that the other one that I remember he brought up, I think, was points being scored early. You like points in the game. Oh, you're going to be on the over. I will tell you guys, mid-major Matt specifically, on the over in the first half. So I did add that to my card. Over 23 in the first half. I think so. That's basically 3 guys I think I'm tailing right now. Mid-major with the first half points. Fat girls with the CH plum play in a very, very long shot, silly way. And then cornfields with the Elijah Mitchell over 3.5 rushing yards.
Yeah.
I will still. So you said you're not done. You're not close to done. You have 20-ish props. You're going to probably double and get to 40 by the end of the before kickoff. I am at 23, I believe, or 22. I'd say I'm probably pretty close. If I add any more, it's probably just going to be tailing people. If you guys have anything else you like, put them in the NFL channel on the Discord. We did get over 750 people on the Discord, which is awesome. Thank you everybody for joining. What are we at right now? 755 W's. We'll probably have to do a big giveaway too. Oh, that's what we're going to do. The mods are going to set up a prediction contest. If anybody can get the correct score, we're going to do a giveaway in there. W's, we just got a ref raid party of 24 in here as well. So anyways, I think I'm pretty much done covering everything that I'm betting. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I added Elijah Mitchell, like you said, and then I like yes, a 2-point conversion attempted.
Oh, okay. That's not one that I took both teams to convert a 4th down. Did you take that as well?
I love that. I only took Chiefs to convert a 4th down because that's who I really like to convert a 4th down, but I'd like that bet anyways.
Okay. W Discord. Thank you, Snide. Mitchell line seemed crazy low. Makes me want like D-board rushing even more. Interesting.
Yeah. He's not wrong.
It's called Microsoft Excel. Okay. So I think I'm good on the Super Bowl. Final verdict. Again, I lean Niners. Not going to fade Patrick Mahomes. Like the under. Not enough to take it. We'll have prop bets galore. A couple of fun props, and then maybe we'll talk about the college basketball board before you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. There's 3 games today, and I feel like everyone's going to beat them to death. So I don't know if you want to get an early peep at tomorrow, but there's some really good games tomorrow.
Absolutely. I'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. The last thing, though, on the Super Bowl before we head off of it is coin toss. We're both on heads.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I got purple Gatorade.
Yep, you got purple Gatorade, and then the other thing you have is the anthem.
Yeah, over 1:30.
And why do you have the over?
Because every time she sang the anthem before, it's went under that, and I'm a contrarian. I know it's awful, but I'm doing it, dude. I think she's gonna drag this shit out.
That is expert analysis. Honestly, that's all it takes for me. It really does seem a little too obvious that she's going to go under. I think she's going to take her sweet ass time.
Me too.
But I will be honest. I don't know a Reba McEntire song. Do you?
No, I don't. I didn't know you were going to put me on the spot like that.
Well, I mean, I'm putting myself on the spot too. I'm trying to think of one. Young Q says, I love that.
I mean, she had a TV show and there was like I don't know.
I do not like Debo 1 to 2 exact carries. I think he's going to have 3 minimum. You know her show. That's a Dub Club analysis for sure. A single mom who works too hard.
That song, yeah.
Reba slander is crazy. Whoa, we're not
slander. Not slander.
Not slandering. Did you know R.I.P. Toby Keith? Did you know a Toby Keith song?
No.
I didn't either.
You're making me feel really bad.
I didn't know one either.
I really didn't like country music at all as a kid. I'm starting to like it a little bit, but I just never was into like Toby Keith, Garth Brooks. I don't know many Garth Brooks songs. Is he famous?
Yeah, Garth Brooks is pretty famous. I don't know a Garth Brooks song either.
Wow. We're bad Floridians.
Okay. All right, here we go. First halftime song. I haven't even looked at this market. I see Trent is going to probably have some inside information on that. I like Usher. I would have to think if it's going to be in Vegas, it's going to be a party song. So what's the song? Make Love in the
Yeah.
Song?
I was thinking, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's a good way to get the fucking party started.
That's with Lil Jon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would say yeah. Yeah might be the favorite.
It probably is. It's probably because it's going to happen. I can't picture any other song happening.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. Where can you bet first song at? Probably a silly offshore book. What's the first halftime song? You know who Usher is? If you know who Usher is, very funny. Yeah. Okay, let's transition. Let's talk college basketball. I'm going to pull up the board. So there's only 3 college basketball games tonight.
Yeah, and 2 of them I think match. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure 2 match the unranked home favorites or very close to it.
They do.
So it's like you could just pull up the board and then we're gonna know what everybody's on in fucking 2 minutes or less.
Yeah. So I don't have my second monitor plugged in today. RIP, but I will have it again for next week. Sorry about that, guys. So actually, I mean, this not bad couple of games.
No, they're not bad.
So Dayton's playing VCU. It looks like Dayton is a short favorite. They're 19-3 on the road against VCU. Dayton is ranked 18th. So the, quote unquote better team is favored here. Do you like the short home dog or do you think that's a little bit of a duping?
So it worries me that these are the only games on the docket. And that's why I feel like it could be a duping, but I will say this, Dayton was in a very similar position against St. Joe's and all the sharps took St. Joe's. And that was like 2 days ago. And I guess for that reason, I would like, it's like a go back to it spot, like maybe go back to trying to fade Dayton one more time. And if you lose, never do it again. But VCU hasn't been playing bad ball. I want to say they won 5 out of 6. I kind of lean VCU here, but I can't say it's an official play.
Okay. All right. That's more than fair, I think. Waste Management's live, baby. Let's go. You got any golf guys, Steak?
Thigala.
Oh, you did? You took Thiegs.
Yeah.
All right. I got Thigala. Max Homa sucks. I'm done with Max Homa.
Too bad. I love him.
I know. And then I got Cam Young, who Cam Young came out hot. He was 3 under through 5. I really hope, because when a golfer's in the rhythm, you got to let that thing play out. It sucks that it got called. I hope that he didn't lose his swagger. So let's see Cam Young. Cam Young, first round leader live was 8-1. I almost put $50 on it, but I'm going to stay off because I got him to win the tournament.
I might punch in a little live on him. He's 13-1.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I think
I'm actually going to.
Spieth, Thiegs, JT, and Young, what could go wrong? No shit. Okay, I went with a long shot named Scotty Scheffler. Very funny. Scotty will probably just run away with it, cocksucker. Okay, let's go to the next game on the slate. San Diego State, we know them all too well. My guys. They are on the road in Nevada. You want me to tell you right now?
You think it's a duping?
Yep. Do you want me to tell you why, or do you think you know?
I absolutely want you to tell me why.
San Diego State is 18-5 on the year. Do you want to know on the road out of 9 road games what their record is?
Yes.
Again, they are 18-5 on the year. They are 4-5 on the road. This team has lost every game, or every loss of their season has come on the road. They are also, on that note, 2-6-1 ATS on the road. So they are not a good road team. And on the flip side, this is why I'm not saying it shouldn't fit. It shouldn't be a system play. Not going to talk you off of it, but keep in mind, San Diego State is barely ranked. They're 24th in the nation. Nevada is 18-5. They are the same record as San Diego State. But Steak, Nevada has played 12 home games. What do you think their home record is?
Just because you're saying it, I'll say 10-2 or 11-1.
11-1. So you got 11-1 home team, 7-4 ATS against a 4-5 road team. That's 2-6-1 ATS. I think opening up a 1-point favorite is not that crazy to me. So they're 1.5 and they are bet up to 2.5. If you look at the splits, it also looks like Nevada is actually kind of trendy. Not trendy, I shouldn't say that. They have the majority of the tickets. So 60% of the bets are on Nevada. 51% of the bets are on them money line. So all things considered, I've stayed off the system for worse reasons, but I will pass on this because I think that there's a little bit more justification as to this spread making more sense. Do you agree with that?
I agree with your assessment, but if I bet this game, I would take Nevada.
Fair enough. Yeah. The total 142 down to 140.5 seems a little low to me. Just because I thought San Diego State is known for their defense. Oh, you know
They
what?
score a lot, though. I think both teams score in the high 70s per game.
These teams have played. Here's another reason you might like San Diego State more. San Diego State beat them by 12 the last time they played, which was about 3 weeks ago. And that total was 138.5, and there were 130 points scored in it. Nevada was held to 59. I don't know, man. I think an opener of 142 is kind of telling. Let me see if that's accurate, though. Total. Oh, no. It opened 140.5. I was going off the numbers, and I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's about right then. So I won't look too much into that. Trizzy Betts with a new follow. What's up, Trizzy? Okay, last game on this slate today, and then we'll look towards tomorrow. Do you have anything in this Colorado State San Jose State game? I'm going to assume not. It's a 17-point spread. I didn't realize.
No, I wouldn't be surprised to see Colorado State cover. I think we've reached the point of the season where teams are showing you that they're horrible, and they'll probably lose this game by 20 plus. San Jose State is really bad.
They just burned Air Force bettors in a sharp spot. Got to take Nevada. Fair enough. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's turn the page to tomorrow, and then Steak, we can shut it down, and then I'll do a little NHL talk, and we'll get going. Excuse me. All right, I'm on tomorrow. I see the first game that we've got a ranked matchup in is or a ranked team playing is Wisconsin and Rutgers, but I don't see any spreads.
Okay, let me see if I can find the spreads then real quick. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, I'll show you what I got. Let's see. Yeah, no spreads. What in the world?
Yeah, this is the tough thing. You know, this was I was talking about like doing the newsletter now that NFL's done, trying to get college basketball involved, but I don't know where to find look ahead lines for college basketball.
I think I could find them on hold on one second. I'm gonna try.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Take your time. Is there anything? By the way, shout out Magic last night. Magic first half. They were talking about an emphasis of starting faster because they've been starting slow. Whoop that Spurs ass. Is there anything in the NBA that you like? Have you looked at the NBA board?
I guess we could do that before pulling up this board. We can't find lines for tomorrow.
Yeah, no shit.
I see number 8 Arizona is plus 1.5 on the road against Colorado.
That Arizona that just played last night?
Yeah. Did they lose or beat Utah?
They beat Utah. They won by 6, I think I heard.
Oh, brutal. I knew there was a reason I stayed off that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I can't get these lines.
Yeah. I'm looking on action. I'm looking on covers. I don't see anything. Oh, my God. In triple OT. Whew. That's tough. Dogs go to die in overtime. That's brutal.
Robert Morris. They went to overtime and lost.
Robert Morris did?
Yeah, went to overtime and lost. But I also had Northern Kentucky. They went to overtime and won.
Oh, there you go. They only had 8 bodies. Wow, that's tough. That's fucking tough. Okay, the NBA. We've got the Hawks. Let's see. What are the Hawks doing here? Let me go to Action Network. The Hawks are 4 down to 2.5 against the Sixers. The Sixers have been really bad since Embiid's been out. They had that one win, I think, in Utah.
Yep, exactly.
Maxey went off. They haven't done shit since. I would probably lean. I feel like you'd get a little nasty with the Sixers here at home after they've been really bad. And the Hawks, I think, have been pretty good. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight home games, and they haven't covered 1. And then you've got the Hawks on the flip side who, they had a really nice stretch of 4 wins, including the Lakers, Suns, Warriors, and then they lost to the Clippers at home, and then they just played Boston. They played them pretty tight, though. They were 11.5-point dogs. They only lost by 8. I don't know. I'd probably go with the Sixers here. You have any thoughts about that?
Yeah, I kind of think the over seems pretty high just because the Sixers have not been scoring since they lost Embiid. They had 104 against the Warriors, 102 against the Mavericks. Highest game was that Utah one, like you said. They had 107 against the Warriors, and I'm not really seeing a reason for a 246.5 total. Doesn't that feel high?
Yeah, but the Hawks.
They scored 117, but they did score 144 against the Clippers. The Hawks definitely score. Hawks have scored 128, 138, 129, 141, 144. And then 117. Yeah, so they're the reason for that high total. Still feels a little high to me, I'm going to be honest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've gone over in 7 and 9. But I hear you. You. It makes me think that the Sixers are going to score. Someone on the Sixers is going to ball out. I like the Sixers, like the over. I'd probably who's going to ball out for the Sixers? Any NBA heads got a good matchup on that
Don't
game?
say Maxey. Someone
Don't say
besides.
yeah, someone besides Maxey. What about don't say Tobias Harris either? I don't even know any other guy on the Sixers.
He didn't get traded. Yeah, Tobias didn't get traded at the deadline. I actually thought they were going to let him go.
Kelly Oubre is very funny. Tobias Harris. Okay, everybody just says Tobias. This is an Oubre game. Okay, fuck it. I'm down with Kelly Oubre. Might sneak a player prop in there. Royal is on to Tobias, rebounds and assists. Okay, fair enough. We're Magic fans, so I mean nothing against Tobias Harris. He's a nice guy, but I just don't really love betting on him. He's a little soft for my liking. Oh, Buddy Hield is a Sixer now.
But is he making his debut?
Oh, KJ Martin.
I don't think I like the Sixers. I'll be honest with you.
You like
I
the
don't think
Hawks?
I think I would want to stay away from them for a while.
All right, I'm not going to bet them. That's fine. I don't really care.
Tobias Harris is like one of those irritating guys as a Magic fan that I feel like everyone thinks he's better than he is.
Yeah.
And then he gets a huge deal. I just don't think Tobias Harris is good. I kind of felt that way about Aaron Gordon for a while. I think he found a perfect home in Denver.
Yeah.
But if you would have put Aaron Gordon in any other situation, I think he was going to be a giant disappointment.
Yeah, I concur. Okay. Let's keep moving. Celtics and Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis revenge game.
Yeah. God, I cannot fucking deal with the Wizards at all.
Oh man, if this team somehow goes over 24.5 wins, it might be my worst beat of all time. They're 50 games. There's 32 left. They have 9 wins. So let's see. I would need
50, that shit ain't happening.
16. They have to go 16-16 throughout the year. They're not going to do that, right?
No shot. They're going to be double-digit dogs probably in almost every game they play for the rest of the year. They're 17.5-point dogs tonight.
Okay. All right, good. I'm just saying I can't have them go 500 at the end of the year. The Bulls are going to come back and fuck me. I just know. Did the Bulls lose last night?
The Bulls. Who did the Bulls play? Oh, yeah, they did. They beat the Grizzlies.
Oh.
They beat the Grizzlies.
Oh, fuck. That would have been awesome. They won. Damn it. The Bulls are killing me. Okay, let's go. Raptors being favored at home against the Rockets. I know the Rockets are terrible on the road, 5-18. But dude, the Raptors are bad. I think the Raptors are coming back from a long road trip here. Let's see. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-game road trip. The Raptors just got back from. They beat Charlotte. They did not cover a 7-point spread. I did like them there. Glad I got talked off. They've been going over like crazy. Do you like, you know what I could kind of see here? I can see an under.
Yeah, because I don't want to bet the Raptors. And I guess Fred VanVleet is out, which would make me like the Raptors a lot less. I do agree the line seems weird, but maybe VanVleet's the reason for that. But God, I feel like the Raptors are like that team that you keep thinking you should get sharp with, and it just doesn't go well.
My favorite team is not the Raptors, I promise you. Although I do owe the Raptors respect because I hit them 7-1 to win the championship when they had fucking Kawhi. So I do got to pay them their respect there. Hard Rock has Raptors win boosted. Wow. Okay. You want to buy the bad news with no VanVleet?
A little bit, but then look at Gelato's comment. Rockets beat them by 29 at home last Friday.
Yeah, okay, fuck that then. What was the score in that game, Gelato? Maybe it's an under.
135 to 106. Maybe it is an under.
That's 241.
Might be an under.
Total was 232 in that game. But well, wait. This is going to be a deciding factor. What did VanVleet do in that game? Oh yeah, I mean he had. Oh no, he didn't do shit. He was.
I wouldn't base too many decisions on Fred VanVleet, the Rocket.
Dude, I thought VanVleet was a baller.
He was awesome in Toronto for sure. Then he got paid. I with all due respect, he kind of seems like one of those guys, kind of even like a Zach LaVine to me. Like once they get paid, you can just tell that they don't live, breathe, and eat basketball.
I would Amen Thompson is playing. Is that Assur's brother? No, that can't be right. Assur Thompson, the guy for the Pistons. That guy is good, by the way. Rockets coming off of a 261 total. Oh my God.
I think we got to talk more about the under. That's the thing we've discussed so far in the NBA that I like the most.
Okay. All right. It is.
The under makes sense. It was at 232 last game and it went over significantly. I just feel like it being 233.5 is too low.
Okay. Fucking say less then.
Can you see what it opened at?
Yep. It opened 233. So it moved up half a point and it moved up a point, but that doesn't scare me.
It doesn't scare me either. I want it to stop though. It's going to scare me in the 234s.
I agree. I don't want too much steam on it. Okay, the Bucks and the Hornets. I will tell you, and I've said this so many times, and I cannot emphasize this enough. This is why I always say you can't ban teams, because when you ban a team, that's when they start fucking coming through. That's just how sports gambling works. I bet on the Minnesota Timberwolves 3 times. They fuck me every single time. -3.5, they win by 2 against the Nets. They sucked ass against the Spurs, and then I bet them -5.5 against the Bulls, and they blow a 20-something point lead. I said I'm done with the Timberwolves. What do the Timberwolves go and do? They beat the shit out of the Milwaukee Bucks last night on the road. So here's my thing. The Milwaukee Bucks, this is a second game of a back-to-back after just losing. They are in shambles. I tried to take a stab at them on the road in Phoenix. That did not go out so well. Granted, there were some excuses that I had. A few guys were out, Dame, and then Chris Middleton got hurt. But this is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's see. Or no, I'm sorry. This is going to be the Charlotte Hornets' first road game. Oh, no, they're not starting a road trip. They had 3 home games. They've just been losing and losing and losing. They're terrible. They did cover, though, their most recent 13-point spread. It was, let's see. It was against the Lakers. They lost by 6. They've also won outright when they were 14-point dogs in Minnesota. They've covered a 12-point spread in Philly. They did not cover a 15.5-point spread, though, on the road against the Thunder. I would be inclined to take the Milwaukee Bucks here. The total's at 230. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, my thoughts are your thoughts, and I love team back-to-back off a loss. I really do think those teams back-to-back off a loss hit more than they don't. So yeah, I like the Milwaukee Bucks, but I haven't bet them once since they got Doc Rivers because I despise Doc Rivers as a basketball coach. So I can picture the group chat now when the Bucks are tied with the Hornets with 3 minutes left, but I think I like the Bucks.
Okay, I do too. All right, let's see what else. There's 2 more games. The Sacramento. I've seen the Kings being talked about a lot today. -1 to -2.5. I have my concerns about this game, though. The Kings are playing the Nuggets. Hold on, let me get an accurate opener. Yep, -1.
Kings just lost to the Pistons, and the Nuggets just beat the Lakers on Kobe Day. I already can tell you right now, I really like the Kings.
But you're not worried that everybody's on the Kings?
Is everybody your Twitter, or are they really public?
I don't know. Let's see. No, they're not really public, actually.
I wouldn't think they would be.
According to DraftKings.
Bro, look at the Kings' last couple games.
Has it been bad?
They lost to the Cavs by 26 and the Pistons by 13.
Yeah, that Pistons loss was wild.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow. First game back from a 7-game road trip. Shame on us for not taking advantage of that one.
I think Kings are winning this game.
I only get nervous sometimes with these it's not overly obvious to you because the Nuggets are on a back-to-back and they just had that emotional win.
I don't think it's overly obvious to bet a team that just lost to the worst team in the NBA by 13 points 2 nights ago, and then 2 nights before that lost by 26 to the Cavs. Can't call it obvious.
Okay, fine.
And the line movement is kind of backing me up on that. If it went from like Kings -1 to +1, then I think I'd be scared. But -1 to 2.5 is such a perfect line move.
Sure. That's true. Okay. How about fading the Pelicans? They're a team I feel like they've been on a roll lately. They just beat the Clippers. Let's see. Yeah, they've won 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row after dropping 3 of 4. They've won 4 in a row, and they've covered in 3 out of those 4. They didn't cover against the Spurs. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th road game out of 7 games for the Pelicans. They've got 2 more to go at Portland, at Memphis. Do you think that this could be a good spot to buy the Lakers on a back-to-back off a loss?
So what does it make you feel if I told you that the Lakers beat them by 44 the last time they played? A little tough on that? Let's read this.
Yeah.
Lakers. I'm okay with it. I'm really okay with it. Pelicans have been a horrible team to fade too, but
doesn't matter to me. The Pelicans have been fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Pelicans have been marinating in LA for days. That's true. They have.
Do we like that though?
No,
we don't. I kind of like the Lakers and Kings in Yeah, I really do. I actually have some plays I like. Wasn't expecting to.
I wasn't either. Lakers, man, I'm going to go Lakers first half. Lakers are going to come out pissed off.
I'm going to take the Lakers money line. I'm not going to do the first half thing.
Okay.
But I will say this. Quite a few times in those sharp spots in college basketball, it's been hitting. Even yesterday, I bet UNC Greensboro, and they were definitely a sharp spot. You know, the team favored with the way worse record, blah blah blah. They were up 7 at half, and they lost outright. I know. I got to get a little cuter with those first halves in college basketball, I think. But for the NBA, at least for tonight, I'm sticking with the full games.
I will tell you, man, it's so nice to get in and out and not have to worry about the fold or the fouling at the end of the game.
Even when we did that under sweat, Wisconsin, Purdue, we were in and out. That was nice.
Yep. And we would have lost the under.
Yeah, not to mention that.
Okay.
That's the other one. Utah Valley. I had them too, -3.5. They were up like fucking 15 plus points at half, and they lost outright too. Yeah, dude.
Oh no. I saw you. I think I saw Krabs. I saw a bunch of people on that, and I almost tailed. And I was like, no, let me just stay off of it. I hate fucking fouling, but it saved us last night. Fuckers up 18.5, lose by 13. That's insane. College basketball, I need to start first half bets. Yeah, but listen, it's not always fucking rainbows and sunshine, because sometimes you lose the first half. Like I had Drake. This was a terrible one. I had Drake against somebody. I forgot. First half and the under first half. It was like 68. There was 70-something points scored. The full game stayed under, and Drake came back and won. So it's not always the best thing in the world. But when you hit it, it's so nice to just have to sweat half the game and not the whole thing. Okay, so just to run NBA back, and then Steak, I don't know about you, but I think we can probably just shut it down unless there's anything else you want to talk about, because I know we don't have any spreads for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know.
Nobody in the chat knows where we can find some tomorrow spreads. I guess we're running out of time anyways. That's fine.
If they did know, they haven't forked up any inside information. Okay, you like the Hawks. You're going to stay away from the Sixers. That's fine. The total's creeping up not creeping. It's shot up 3 points according to covers. Washington and Boston, I'm going to stay away from that. We like the under in the Raptors game. Should that just be the squad pod tonight?
We got to ask the squad.
All right, I'll put it to a vote.
Yeah.
I'll put it to a vote. Sharp Square CG with a new follow. What's up, Sharp Square? Devin making music with a sub bang. Happy year anniversary. Subscribing to the Degenerate Twitch channel. New poll. All right, squad pod for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Squad pod. We are going to go with the Rockets, Raptors under. What is it? 234. Let's do the Kings money line, and let's do the Lakers.
I'm gonna go vote.
Yeah, hold on. What is the Lakers spread? Is it 2.5?
I think that should be money line too.
No, they're dogs.
Are they?
Yeah, they're plus 2.5 point dogs.
Oh yeah, sorry, plus 2.5.
That's okay. Kings will be money line. All right, I'm gonna give it 1 minute, and the poll has begun. Go vote. Go vote. Steak, you probably don't know how to vote. You can vote on your phone.
I know how to vote. I just did it.
Oh, well, I was talking about on your computer. You have to be on the Twitch screen.
Yeah, I can't do it on the computer. Maybe if I log in.
Well, I need Steak, DJ, and Collab for more sub banks. W Nutbuster, we'll see. Steak, what's your favorite play of the night?
I think it's the Kings money line, but I also really like that under. I wouldn't be upset with any of these three. I'll tell you that right now. I think I'm going to play all three of them.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. I like the Rockets Raptors under.
Kings money line starting to run away with it. I might have influenced that a little bit.
Yep, 11-6-5. Oh, there goes Raptors under 11-7. It's fun watching the votes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 11-8, 11-9. Here comes that under. Come on, give it a push. I already got
12-9. What is it? First to what?
No, it's 13-9. No, it's for a minute.
Oh, for a minute. Okay, it's
close. We got about 10 seconds left. 13-10, 13-11. Oh, 5 seconds. 13-13.
Oh shit. Oh, it's a tie.
Oh! Dude. I'm telling you right now, these fuckers sit there and wait to the last second and vote to make it spicy. DJ, this is the Penguin side. Oh, yeah, I'll run through NHL too. Locked in Kings earlier. Glad you guys like it. Holy shit, that was almost a tie. No more parlays for the ties. No more.
Yeah, I can't do that.
All right, Rockets, Raptors under squad pod. We'll have to tell Greg he's at a Corp lunch event. Maybe he can sneak into the bathroom and make the oh, no, I have the graphic now. Thank you, W. Greg. All right, Steak, it's 12:01. Thank you so much for coming on, and good luck at the Super Bowl. I'll chat with you later about Sunday. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
All right, W's for Steak. Squad Pod POD record, it is 2-3. 2-3 on the year. Let's run through NHL, and then I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to go hop on the City Bike. Follow my Twitter if you haven't already, at the DGen Weekly on Twitter. We're going to do a City Bike live stream to go over the Williamsburg Bridge into Chelsea. Got to go to Chelsea for an appointment. Okay, let's go to NHL real quick. I played 2 totals last night. I can't believe the Jets Flyers over didn't get there. Fucking Jets, man. They're regressing. Maybe I got a little duped because there was no fucking what's his face? There was no Hellebuck in net. So I don't know. Maybe the total dropping. I don't know what it could have meant, honestly. The total went from 6 to 5.5, I think. What are you going to do? Okay, I like, let's see. Oh, and then the Flames under. I really wanted to just bet on Markstrom. And by betting on Markstrom, I bet the under like an idiot. And the Flames got the win. Shout out Flames. Have their point total over. Have the Devils under. So that was a great result for me. Although I've kind of chalked the Flames over point total. I don't think that's going to get there. The other ones are looking good, though. Sabres under. Devils under. It's got a lot of life. I got the Red Wings over. Fuck. I think I have one more team. I can't remember the other team. I thought I had 5. No, I don't know. I'll pull them up anyway. They're somewhere on my Twitter. Okay. Oh, no. Stop it. Stop it. Already? Dude. Already? Cam Young meltdown already? Did you ever talk any about future? No. No, we'll do that next week. Post Super Bowl, when football is officially over. Officially over. Hit a beautiful tee shot on 9, then chunked his second in the bunker, and then fucked the bunker shot bat. Oh, my God, dude. I need insurance. Minimum bogey here. Oh, my God, dude. My deal first one, too, like, died of Nick Taylor. GG's, I'm done with golf. God damn it, dude. Fucking Nick Taylor. It's always some idiot coming out of fucking left field. Fuck. God damn it, Cam. I need some insurance for fucking Thagala. All right, let's look real quick, and then I'm going to shut it down, guys. The Minnesota Wild and the Pittsburgh Penguins. What do you like on this one? Feel like anything at all? I don't know that anything's really speaking to me, to tell you the truth. Let's see. Oops. Just click the fucking ad on Action Network. 110 to 128. Wow, we got a lot of steam on the Penguins. I gotta tell you, I don't know that I like the Pens here. I don't know that I like the Pens. What's the total doing? Total's down 6 to 6.5. Jari just shutting out the Jets. I don't like that steam on the Penguins. Is it the right line? I guess it is. Nice putt to save double. Only dropped a shot. All right. Thank you very much. You had the Yotes points, by the way. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Had the Yotes. Oh, Yotes over. Nope. Well, they're volatile. Yeah, I've won last 4 to 5 meetings. Okay. Thanks for the update, Special K. God damn it. Okay. My Rangers and the Blackhawks, you can't play this game. You just can't. I guess if you can do anything, well, you can do anything you put your mind to. Here's what we're going to do. Is Igor in net? Igor's going to be in net. You know what I'm going to say. MAF tonight? Yep. Marc-Andre Fleury night in Minnesota. Oh, God. I can't fade the Wild. Yeah, let's go Igor shutout. Rangers first goal. You know what's going to happen. I bet the Blackhawks get shut out 3 times every single time they've scored 1 goal. And they've done it in like the first 4 minutes and done nothing else. Connor Bedard's, that sneaky fuck, is going to skate by everyone. The Rangers defense has been playing better. They've been playing better. They allowed one goal. They allowed one goal to the Avalanche. They allowed RIP, Rangers score first. They allowed one goal. Connor Bedard is out. Oh my God. Who is scoring for the Blackhawks? That's okay. I've gotten a decent amount of units from hitting the shutouts last year. I think I hit 8 of them. Yeah, I know. I've told you I don't think they're as good as their record is. It's got to be an Igor shutout tonight. It's got to be one. It's got to be one last ride for Igor shutout. Has to. I'm going to take an Igor shutout bet. But you know what? I don't even know if I'm going to advertise it. It's got to be one more shot at this. One last shot. One last hoorah. And then the Ducks and the Oilers, I have absolutely no interest. All right, we got a squad pot on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Raptors, Rockets under. Someone gets shut out. It's Igor Fleury. Gatekeep. It didn't post. Gatekeep it. Don't post it. All right, I'm not going to post it. Only you guys in here know what it is. You've been invested more, Igor, than some have invested in their show. Hey. I want everybody to understand one thing. I also hit Igor to win the fucking Vezina. All right? 20-1. Thank you very much. So it's okay. Don't get it too twisted. That was a big year, by the way. 5 units on the Rangers point total over. 2 units to make the playoffs. Thank you very much. Fuck them kids. Yep. DJ doesn't have children, so it's okay. Right? That is true. So anyways, who are we going to rate? Somebody rateable? That'd be Ron Bucks. Have a great day. Oh yeah. Owner's box. All right, I'll send you guys to owner's box. Have a great day. Good luck on all your bets. I'll get the squad pot out there. Raid owner's box sports. Dangler. I know we'll do Dangler raid again. Have a great day, everyone. Good luck on Super Bowl. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. Link tree in the bio. If you missed it in the chat, all my plays are in there. All the Super Bowl props are in there. 23 of them. All right. Check you later, guys. Peace.